Welcome. I'm Bob Burke and I'm with the Libertarian Party movement for Pierce and St. Croix County. In this video I'd like to talk about our national debt. Now it would be myopic to begin a conversation about our debt by pronouncing all government debt bad. But we need to establish one principle in relation to this, our U.S. debt. This is unsustainable, and that which is unsustainable will eventually cease to be sustained. There is a natural limit to what markets will tolerate from our debt, and when interest rates begin to rise, even to historic norms such as 4, 5, or 6%, and they will, the U.S. debt will become unfundable and the jig is up. Or as Ayn Rand liked to put it, you can ignore reality, but you cannot ignore the consequences of reality. Our national debt is nearing $15 trillion. The first choice that we were offered was to raise taxes on the wealthy. I'm going to refer you to my video, The Truth About Taxes, to explain why this was a false choice. Because what's more fun here is showing you the charade put on by the red and blue team. What you have here is our budget deficit. Put more bluntly, that is what the government budget is short and will have to cut, borrow, or tax based on current budget proposals. On the left is what the so-called tax increase on the wealthy is projected to add to the tax rolls. This isn't serious work. This is showmanship at its worst, and we are running out of time. It has also been suggested that we could cut spending in a bipartisan way. We've even heard some big numbers in the trillions thrown around, but once again, this is just smoke and mirrors. The cuts are always spread over 10 years, and the real cuts are never in the first 2-year budget. If it makes you feel better, I'll show you what $140 billion, 1/10 of that cut, of that proposal, looks like compared to our massive, massive debt. It's still a joke. It does nothing to stop the out-of-control spending and the increase in our national debt. Since the red and blue team can't seem to come together on a plan, I will share with you some of 2012 presidential candidate Ron Paul's suggestions. Ron Paul would have eliminated 5 federal departments: energy, housing, urban development, commerce, interior, and education. He would have lowered the corporate tax rate to 15% to encourage investment in new jobs. There would have been a 10% reduction in the federal workforce as the eliminated departments were merged into other departments. He would eliminate all U.S. foreign aid, but most importantly, Dr. Paul proposed to change the federal Medicaid program into block grants distributed to states without strings, allowing the states to innovate and reduce costs. Over its first 4 years, Paul's plan would have cut $4.1 trillion in comparison to the Congressional Budget Office's baseline projection of current spending levels. Libertarians tend to be open-minded and try to be thoughtful about proposals like this. It is not to say that all libertarians would have approached or done this the same way. But I think it's clear. These are some new ideas and they deserve to be heard. Join us February 23rd to show support for our new ideas that actually tackle the problems our country faces. We are Liberty Valley, Wisconsin.